Morning everyone, it's Dan here and it's a lovely Saturday morning in Sydney. Just to give you guys a bit of an update on what's been going on. In Sydney here, we are currently in lockdown. So that means, why am I on the river? It means we're actually allowed to do exercise. So I'm out on my Hobie today. I've got the pedals, so I'm pedaling, but I'm not actually using the motor. Got our Hummingbird set up, we're gonna do some scanning. We've also got, let me see if we can turn this around. We've got our dive gear, so if we find a target. Hey Jeff, how are you matey? Good to see you. Hope things are going well. If you haven't seen Jeff's channel, make sure you check him out. Outdoor Influencer, really great channel, does a lot of magnet fishing. He's just got his dive certification and he is having a great time by the looks of it. So Jeff, Vicky, g'day Vicky, how you going? You've been diving and loving it, yeah. I'm just going to move the kayak a little bit. Who have we got here? Charlene, g'day, how are you? No one wants to see me. I'll turn it around. What I'm going to do now is just have a bit of a scan. Let's see if I can find these jolly cars I was having trouble finding the other day. I'll just undo that. Hey Jay, how you going? So you can see the bedrock. We had floods here not that long ago and it's washed all the way down to the base of the water. There are hopefully the cars still over here, yet though I haven't been able to find them yet. I know we found the cars underneath the bridge there, and we've got Jared from Adventures with Purpose has sent us over 3 lift bags. Where we're at with council. So council have this decommissioned boat ramp directly in front of us here. And the lovely new boat ramp over here. The rules in Australia are a little bit different. For me to be able to utilise their boat ramp to remove the vehicles, I need their permission. So it has been a long challenge and struggle. What we are at the moment is I've done a full report and we call it like an operational plan for them. And we're just waiting now from them and Waterways to give us the go ahead. But all indications are, now that I've done that for them, they should be happy with what we're doing. So it's an absolute cracker of a morning down here. G'day Deborah. What we're looking for is cars. Where are our little cars? I should be pretty close to them. I think that's my favourite setting, that one. What kind of sonar are you using? So we've got our down scan and we've also got our side scan. I haven't got live scan at the moment. Hummingbird meant to be releasing later this year. Good morning, Mish. How are you, darling? Just thinking about our Hummingbird we've got here. I do have some exciting news about some sonar stuff that we're going to hopefully be using very shortly. Might as well tell you now. So up in Queensland, we've been looking for Amy. And what's happened was we searched the river and there was a target that I found that I want to dive on. I talked myself out of it on the day, but there's a target there that could very well be her car. But there's also a new location. One of our viewers said, look, you weren't in the right spot. We thought we were in the right quarry, but there's actually another quarry just up the road. Now, the biggest problem with that is it is 65 meters deep, which is very, very deep and probably deeper than this poor little sonar will be able to do. But I've been speaking to Dave from Apollo Dive Equipment, and what they do is they sell sonar gear to the military, and they've got some sonar gear hopefully that they're going to come up and help us use, and we're going to go to that 65 meter deep quarry and scan it so we can go all the way to the bottom. So that's a bit exciting news. Why aren't we there now? Well, unfortunately, we're in lockdown. I'm out exercising today, so I'm allowed to be out, but I am not allowed to go out of my local area, really, not allowed to go out interstate. So I took 6 weeks off leave, and I was meant to be up in the Northern Territory at the moment, and then on my way back down I was going to go into Queensland and scan for Amy again. But unfortunately, with the lockdown, can't go anywhere. So this is about as exciting as it's been for me for the last couple of weeks. I did bring my dive gear today, so I'm hoping to dive and actually put some eyeballs on some cars, and we'll see how we go. So how's everyone else going? Mish, how are you going down there in Melbourne? Are you regional Victoria, sorry. Are you guys actually out there? Are you actually able to go around, or I don't know? Alright, what I might do is I might just do a couple of passes along here. I'll put the phone back in its holder. Can you guys hear me all right? Down here, yeah, too fast for me. Audio's fine, thank you. Locked down in Japan. Oh, there's Cricket. Hello, darling, how are you? Yeah, look, we've been pretty lucky here in Sydney. We were locked down a year ago, but we've been pretty much right up till now. And I think they had like 20 more cases overnight, so government's getting a bit panicky. Righto, I'm just gonna do some scanning. See if I can find these cars. Chat among yourselves. It's a little bit harder without the motor. My legs are going to be sore by the end of it. Beautiful day in Sydney. Look at the steam coming off the water. So the water temperature is 13.7 degrees Celsius. Hold the thing on the sonar, just to have a bit of look. As I said, you can see the bedrock where the floods have washed it right down to the rock level. So our fear was outback truckers. 50s for our US folk. Yeah, thanks Mish, you're straight onto it again, good girl. Thank you. I got no idea with that stuff. Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful day. We had some rain. Originally it was actually meant to, yeah, hey, g'day Southern Cross. Full lockdown in Bali. You poor buggers over there. Ooh, what's that? Hang on. That looks like something there. We've gone past the point where I thought they were before. So we're looking for the shadows. Now if you watch Jared Lysack's channel, Adventures with Purpose, he's a lot better at this than I am, of course. He's been doing it for a lot longer, a lot better equipment. Find these jolly cars. I can't imagine that they were washed away, but you never know. I'll do another pass. I know there were a couple of cars in line with that tree there, because I've actually physically seen them under the water. There we go. So a car, looks like a car, casting the shadow. Lots of trees and stuff over on this side. I haven't got an iPad, so keep on going. Yeah, I don't know what that shape was. Let's turn around though. One so the sun glare is not in our eyes. The river's actually still up a little bit. Not by much, but... Oh, I think I stuffed them up. I think turn up here. I was meant to be getting the ski boat I found down on the Hawkesbury. I was meant to be getting out that this week as well, but unfortunately with the lockdown, can't do that. Ooh, look at that. Oh, that's just a tree. I thought that was a hood of a car. Could be. I know there were cars down there. Yeah, I haven't heard of anyone who's actually got it around here, but in our local shopping centre there was a reported case of someone having it there, or someone had visited there, so they shut the shopping centre down and gave it a good clean and all that kind of stuff. But mate, I don't know about you, but I'm a bit sick of it. Nothing worse than taking annual leave and then can't do anything with it. But at least I'm not at work. FK Birmingham, g'day. I think we all alarms. So we've got our transducer mounted on our bracket there. Come back to it, yeah, mate. You're originally from up the Gold Coast, I think. Oh, people are missing out on weddings, everything. It's so hard. My daughter was married not that long ago and we were pretty lucky. We managed just to be having a bit of a lull and managed to get it all happening. Hey, bird. Scaring all the birds. So there's lots of junk down there, lots of trees and stuff. So if they haven't washed away, surely those cars haven't washed away. Digging with Deej. Oh. 15 people on the chat. G'day everyone. Thank you for joining us. Just hanging out on the river, self-isolating on the river. We're allowed to do exercise, hence why I haven't got the motor on today. Did anyone like the last video I did with the sea dragons? I thought it was pretty cool. But I know a lot of people don't want to see pretty fish. They just want to see this kind of stuff, and that's okay. I like doing this stuff too. Where are these cars? We gotta find them. Gotta be here somewhere. I just brought myself a smart TV, and it's quite a big one, and mate, I watched the video up on that, and I was quite impressed. Oh, what's that? So we're just coming up to the boat ramp now. So this is where I would expect to be seeing, I don't know if that's something there. Sonar's so hard to read. I know Jared, even with his using it so much, has trouble. Haven't seen Jacob on this morning. We must be coming up close. So we're just coming up to the boat ramp. So they should be on my right hand side. Yeah, Jared did a great job finding Tammy. That was a very emotional video. I hope if you guys haven't seen it, make sure you check out Ventures with Purpose's latest series. If you're not a member, you actually probably wouldn't have been able to see them all. Come on, cars, where are you? I think it was very tastefully done. Jared's work was extremely well put together. I'm assuming Dan did the editing. He's a very talented young man. He is doing a great job. I'm just gonna put you guys up. Who is Tammy? Southern Cross, mate, check out AWP. Jared is the man, and you'll see that series there. She went missing about 3 years ago, and they found her, which is just crazy. Just through hard work and determination. Just going to do another lap, go a little bit further out. The thing with sonar, you miss it by 10 inches, you miss it by a mile. Because everything's moved. Oh, that's interesting. I'll show you that. So you can see the pylons from the wharf over there. So that's how accurate this thing is. It's pretty jolly good. Please don't drop my phone. Just going to turn around, go a little bit deeper. Yeah, you've got Sam and Jared and Dougie. Dougie has got a cracking beard. I love his beard. Had to shave mine off the other day. I couldn't. My mask when I was diving was leaking so badly because I was so hairy. Righto, let's have another crack. Can't believe that they would have washed away. Got some other friends coming down onto the river today. They should be here soon. Let's see. Not that I'm aware of, Mish. I don't think we have any limitations. I think we're pretty much right. As long as we're exercising and can justify it, we should be right. And let's be honest, I don't do too much exercising apart from this kind of stuff, so it's the only way I'm going to get any exercise out of this people business. If you haven't checked out Dirtfish Mish's channel, she is absolutely killing it. She's doing a great job. Make sure you check out our channel. Where on earth are these cars? I should be right over the top of them. So you can see the boat ramp there. I'm assuming that might be the remains of them. So I still need to go a little bit further out. Try and get a better shot of it. Does typing the chats count as exercise? That's funny. Do I think they've been covered? Well, I don't think so, because The force of the water has actually ripped all the silt off the bottom of the river, and it's down to the bedrock in places. So I would be very surprised if they've been buried under sand. But stranger things have happened. There was a big sandy beach. Oh, what's this one? That's certainly looking like something there. Turn around and have another crack of it. That's where I found the sign for the Nepean Bell when they lost their sign. And there was actually a couple of cars buried underneath those trees and stuff. So that's all there. Unless council's done the dirty and pulled those cars out by themselves. See you, Grant. 17 watching, thank you guys. 17 likes, that's appreciated. Oh, down to 16. All right, let's have another crack. It's funny how easy it is. Yeah, the poor people over in Bali, they're doing it pretty tough over there. They rely on so much tourism from Australia, and so many Australians go over there, but we haven't been able to go over there for a long time. I've only ever been over there the once. I didn't really do a touristy thing. I was up in the highlands, and I stayed with a couple of families up there for a month. Well, what, did they ever get off their butts? At the moment, I have done a full project report for them. Yeah, risk assessments, the whole lot. So I've submitted that, and I'm waiting back from that. So that's still going. But we've still got a few other things lined up. As I said, once this restriction leaves, if we can get to Queensland, we're going to go check out the 65-metre deep quarry that's there and have a crack with that. We've got Apollo dive gear. They actually do sell some special sonar equipment to the Army, and I'm in negotiations with them at the moment to join me, and we're going to try and scan that whole quarry and see if we can actually locate it. Alright, it should be coming up to where those cars were. They should be off to my left. If only council had let me do it when I had the chance, they were easily found. I'm really struggling at the moment to find them. At least we know there's the other ones under the bridge we can always get, because I desperately want to use these lift bags that Jared has sent over to me. There we go. That's got to be one of them. It's got to be it. But there were 3 there. Anyway, it's interesting, you know, when they go in, they tend to go upstream a little bit. That's what they found with Tammy too. You can't just assume that it's going to be in a particular spot. Anyway, guys, I might live and leave you there. Do you have any questions before we go? Sandy Taylor, hello Sandy, how are you, darling? We're just out on the river enjoying a beautiful day. It's absolutely gorgeous here today. Right, everyone, thanks for joining us this morning. God bless, be safe, and remember, every day's a gift, and use it wisely. All the best. Bye-bye.